The Association of Southeast Asian Nations, or what we commonly know as the ASEAN. The ASEAN is an alliance promoting economic and political cooperation by fostering dialogue among its 10 members, namely, Brunei, Cambodia, Indonesia, Laos, Malaysia, Myanmar, the Philippines, Singapore, Thailand, and Vietnam. ASEAN wants to create a one big peaceful community among its members. But the big question is the Philippines ready for the ASEAN integration? Are they economically, technologically prepared, and are things such as health, employment, traffic and other problems would affect and standing in the organization? Let us compare Philippines with other ASEAN members. In terms of population, Philippines ranked second after Indonesia. This shows that if population in the country will continue to increase, more and more resources will be exhausted. In terms of technological advancement, Philippines ranked the lowest in terms of internet connection at 3.6 Mbps. In terms of economic performance as of the 2012 data, the Philippines ranked 5th in their economic performance. VAT collection rates in ASEAN country members imply the monetary capacity of the government to support their needs and programs. Philippines, being ranked as the second highest after Myanmar with VAT rate of 12%, has higher source of government revenue than other member countries of the ASEAN. If we talk about intellectual capacity, Philippines is only within the global average of 84.3 average IQ. It ranked last of all the ASEAN country members. The ASEAN Economic Community has 5 core principles. There is a free flow of goods, services, investments, capital and skilled labor. This supports their goal of the ASEAN Economic Community, to have a single market and to limit the barriers between each member country. Including in this integration is the 4 pillars of ASEAN Economic Community. First, there is a single market and production base. Second is the competitive economic region. Third, there is an equitable economic development. And finally, is the ASEAN's integration into globalized economy of each member countries. The ASEAN will help encourage high foreign direct investments. By this, businesses will continue to develop in the country, and help it advance economically as a whole. There is also an elimination of tariffs, where there is no limitation of export and import goods in the country. This will also result to lowering of the price of goods. There will also be coordination and cooperation among Southeast Asian countries. This will result into a more peaceful community, and this may resolve problems occurring between member states. All these advantages will lead to internal stability of each country member. The ASEAN may also bring various disadvantages within its member states. One barrier is the never-ending issue of territorial disputes and territorial limitations, is the social instability. There is a difficulty uniting people with different cultural regional imbalances. These differences are just some of the major disadvantages. Finally, there are lack of engagement mechanisms in some of the member states. Given all this positive and negative things that the Association of Southeast Asian Nations bring to the Philippines, we should have been able to ask is whether the country is ready for the big change. The big question is, are we ready? Are we prepared to entertain the entrance of other nations in the country? And are we ready to be part of such big family? The answer to these questions is our country has numerous problems, which we chose to overlook for quite some time. These are the lack of educational supplies, poor health benefits, increasing price of goods, poor traffic management, poor internet connection and lack of gender sensitivity. But, the country is willing to work hard for these mishaps. These problems cannot be solved overnight. These conflicts should not limit the possible improvement of the country as a whole. They should not be the ones holding us back towards success. Because, if we are not going to do the change now, there is no exact perfect timing.